not having this. We've only just found out about these debts. I want to talk to a lawyer.
That's fine. But all we need to do today is look at making a controlled goods agreement.
What's that?
We work out a payment plan that you can afford. We'll make a list of items it will take to satisfy the judgment if we have to.
Well, you're not taking any of her things. After what her husband did, she's hardly got anything left.
We won't remove any items as long as your gran keeps up with the repayments.
What do we do? I don't know what to do.
Oh, it's okay. Don't panic. All right, fine. There's an old TV upstairs. You can put that on your list.
I'm sorry, love. We'll need more than one telly to cover a debt this size.
Please, just do what you need to do and then go.
Yeah, but don't take anything.
We won't. But don't worry. It's just a list. Are we okay to start?
We're going to sort all this out. I promise you.
Gail, I'm so sorry.
It's ruined.
But I didn't know it was there. I mean, who put it there in the first place?
I did. Wasn't expecting you to drive over it, though.
Why didn't you tell me? I haven't got eyes in the back of my head.
Stop it!
You all right, Mum?
Let me see if I can fix it, Love.
No, leave it, Ma'am. It's not just the wreath. It's everything. My father's died. This is his funeral. All I wanted was to say goodbye with dignity, and you've taken that away. You made a mockery of the whole thing.
I'm really sorry that Tim did a runner.
Don't try and blame it on him. This is down to you.
I hardly think that's fair.
No, I think my mum's right. I mean, you're in charge of the hearse, your driver's done a runner, and now you've crushed a reef.
I think you should leave.
Who's going to drive the hearse?
I will.
Yeah, I'll drive us lot. I'll get my keys.
Yes, all right, come on, sweetheart, let's go.
Well, let me make it up. I could go down to the flower shop, bring some more down to the creme.
Look, just leave it, will you, please? You've done enough damage.
You know what I meant.
No, I don't
by
know what you
that.
meant. So why don't you enlighten me?
Our lives.
Yes.
They've been so chaotic, you know. I mean, your affair with Tina, my brother getting you sent to prison, for goodness sake, me sleeping with Adam, you know, we've caused each other a lot of pain over the years.
Well, if you feel like that, why don't we call it a day?
I don't feel like that, and we won't call it a day. Well, I won't anyway. Because despite everything, Peter, I really love you.
Oh, you really love me, but you wish we'd never hooked up. Well,
I just can't help thinking I'm the one that's pushing you to drink again. I'm the one that's killing you.
that's ridiculous.
I'm toxic,
You're
Peter.
being ridiculous.
I'm toxic. You know what? If you'd never met me, you might have met somebody else, somebody better, had a better life. Not be facing liver failure.
That's a lie.
It's the truth.
No.
Hello.
Is this him?
This is Lucas. Lucas, this is Peter.
Peter, it's a pleasure to meet you. Sorry, am I interrupting something?
Yeah. But I'm finished here anyway, so I'm gonna go.
All right, so we're gonna continue this conversation later then, yeah? Yeah?
He's only recently passed, is that right?
Yeah.
I'm feeling that he suffered quite a lot. He was very ill. I'm getting shaking. Was he cold?
No, he had seizures.
He doesn't have them anymore.
So is he here now?
He is, yeah.
And is he okay?
He looks very happy.
I can feel him. I told you I feel him sometimes.
The feather.
He's not saying anything about a feather, but he is saying something. He says he loves you.
Oh, Oliver.
And there's something else. He wants you to know that he forgives you.
Martha tells me that Sarah did a great pitch.
Yeah, well, I knew she would.
So how come you didn't go, eh?
I had stuff to sort out here.
Well, thanks to Sarah, it looks like we're going to be putting Underworld stock in all our shops after this.
Oh, well, that's great news.
But the bad news is, it means that you'll be seeing a lot more of me.
I'm sure I'll be able to cope.
You know, if it's a problem, for any reason, I'm more than happy to deal with Nick or Sarah.
Yeah, like I said, I'll be fine.
You know, Mary, to be honest, I'm really glad she ditched that Corey.
Oh, me too. He was a dreadful human.
Oh, he's got a kind of face you want to punch with. It's a bad thing when it's a kid, because you can't punch kids.
My golden rule.
Okay, anyway, here they are, so be cool.
Oh, yes, I can be cool. Cool's the word. Mommy cool's right here. Cool in the gang.
Yeah, Mary.
Hello, you two. You lovely lesbians.
Oh, Mary, why?
Oh, no.
Look, I told you, they don't want to be labelled.
Yeah, and I told you not to tell anyone.
Yeah, but she forced it out of me, honey.
It's so embarrassing. No, it's not. It's wonderful. Nina's lovely, and you're lovely. Everybody's lovely. And of course your father's going to tell me. You're like a daughter to me.
You see?
After all the years I've cared for you and your brother. No, I'm sorry, I just need some time on my own. I'm very happy.
So anyway, are we looking forward to the spoken word thing tonight?
Yeah, she's my favourite writer. Me too.
Yeah?
I want to read all the books.
That's good. You know what? I'm so glad you're getting interested in literature. You know, I'm reading this terrific book at the moment. It's incredibly moving. It's like this one-man struggle against all the odds.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Aren't you reading Bravo 20?
What's wrong with that?
It's still literature. It's always good to have an open mind.
Thank you, Nina.
He's surrounded by animals. Does that make sense?
What sort of animals?
Farmyard ones. Pigs, chickens, cows. He's making all the noises.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to go to the petting zoo. He loved it, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah, that's why we've got loads of photos of them.
This is a funny one. He's talking about cars. Did he like cars?
Yeah, he did. He loved them, didn't he? Mm.
A red car, toy one. He was very fond of it.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. He played with it all the time, didn't he?
He wishes he still had it.
I'm sorry, but this doesn't feel right. What do you mean? Look, he could be getting all this from stuff that's lying around. The photos of the car. Oliver's not here at all, is he?
I hadn't really noticed the photos.
I'm sorry, but I think you're lying.
I promise you I'm not. There is a presence.
Well, I don't believe you. I want you to go.
Of course.
You're preying on vulnerable people. Her son died.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but I was telling the truth. Don't worry about any money. I wouldn't take any money from you if you feel this way. God bless you.
Is this your signature, Mrs. Metcalfe?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I don't doubt what you said is true. I'm so sorry for what's happened to you. But unfortunately, it looks like you knew about the loan agreements. You signed for them. And the bottom line is, you'll have to pay them back.
She was coerced. Her husband forced her to take out the loans.
I do understand, but I'm afraid that we hear this excuse quite a lot.
It's not an excuse.
People take out loans, spend the money, and then falsely claim they were forced to do it.
They're not false claims. She was abused.
That may well be the case, but there is no way of proving that. Mr. Metcalfe is no longer here. If there was no criminal investigation, then responsibility for Mrs. Metcalfe's finances rests with her.
She really should have listened to her husband. Then she wouldn't be in this mess, would she? Silly little Yasmin. Always thinking she knows best.
I need to go.
Gran?
Hey, you feeling better?
A little. What are we going to do?
We'll fight it.
With what? We have no money. They might sell the house. We'll be homeless.
Okay, calm down. We're not going to be homeless. But look, I know you don't want to. Selling the community centre might be our only way out of this.
No.
But it'll clear all the debts. You could pay everything off, start again, and keep the house.
It's all I have left of me, the real me, before Jeff. Jamila House. It's named after your mother. I can't sell it.
Gran.
He's still here, isn't he? Ruining everything for me. I will never be rid of that man.
So, think we should go back to work then?
No way. Eileen might be there.
Well, you can't avoid her forever.
Well, I can try.
The music getting cold in here.
Can't say I've noticed.
They say the temperature drops, don't they, if there's a spirit knocking around, like a ghost.
Pack it in.
You think it's dead, do you?
She's stupid. There's no such thing as ghosts.
You're serious after what you did today, abandoning him on his day of being laid to rest. He'd be furious.
Shut up.
Don't think he's going to be haunting you, do you? I really do think that he's coming after you.
I could kill you.
Eileen.
Yeah, who do you think it was? Ted's flaming ghost?
No. Of course I didn't.
What the hell were you doing with that hearse?
Well, I just panicked. I got a bit frightened. I'm sorry.
Well, you couldn't have picked a worse time, right before the funeral.
It wasn't my fault. He was winding me up.
Oh, I might have known that you'd be involved.
I didn't know he was going to bolt.
This is just one big joke to you two, isn't it? A man is dead. Gail's dad. David's grandfather. What you did out there, both of you, is just disrespectful. You're like a pair of kids messing about while other people are grieving. How do you think they felt having to watch that?
Bad.
Yeah, bad. Should be ashamed of yourselves. Because I know I am.
There you go, Si.
Yeah, you put that end in your mouth.
Yeah, I do know that. I'm a gentleman, though, aren't I? Ladies first.
Cheers.
Look at that. You're well in there, mate.
Shut up. What are you doing?
It's none of your business.
Is that spliff?
No, Kelly. It's a trumpet.
Since when did you do drugs?
Come join us if you want. I'll let you sit on my knee.
Oh, maybe I'll call the police.
Or maybe you'll just jog on home and go play with your dollies.
Get lost.
You've every right to be annoyed, Gail. I am too.
You're flaming right, I'm annoyed. Eileen Grimshaw did all that on purpose. She's no respect for other people.
I wouldn't have thought that. She seems okay to me.
You don't know her like I know her. She's trouble, that woman.
Well, you can't really blame her for the lad running off the way he did. And it was me that left the wreath there.
Don't let her fool you, like all the men she's fooled in the past. My ex-husband included.
Well, rest assured, I shall be having words.
Good. And those words should be clear off. After what she's done today, I mean, you only get one funeral, don't you? And it should be done properly. It's all any of us want, isn't it? To go out gracefully.
Yeah. I am sorry. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
If you take my advice, you'll cut all ties with that woman. You should steer well clear of her if you care about yourself and your business.
You got time for a coffee?
Not really. I'll probably get back.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, fine.
Oh, come on. I know you better than that. We've just agreed on a massive deal that's going to see you raking it in.
Yeah, and I'm pleased.
Exactly. The Carla I knew, she didn't do pleased. She'd straight down to the nearest wine bar, cracking up the bubbly, probably dancing on the tables at some point.
Yeah, but we've been through this, haven't we? I'm not the Carla that you knew.
Your fella does know that there's nothing between us, right?
Yeah, of course he does.
So what is it then? I mean, I clearly walked in on some sort of row earlier.
Okay, well, if you must know, he heard us talking about him yesterday, about our relationship, and it didn't go down too well.
He does trust you, though, doesn't he?
Not really. No.
Doesn't sound like a great basis for a relationship.
Yes, well, look, we've got a lot of history, and let's just say trust hasn't featured too heavily in it.
I know that feeling, too. I've messed up plenty of relationships.
We haven't messed up.
It's not what I'm saying. Look, if you want to talk things through, just as mates.
Thank you. I don't think it's a good idea.
I can't believe I fell for it. Well, he was very convincing. But why didn't he take any money? Well, because we caught him out, I suppose. I mean, he probably didn't want to make a scene. Some people might have called the police. I can't believe I've been so stupid. Hey, you're not stupid, you're grieving. When's it gonna stop hurting? I don't know. But it will get easier in time. I just miss him so much, Daya. He's all I think about. I know. But I'm just a bit worried that you're losing sight of what's still here. Your family, Simon. Oh, Simon's all right. He's the one who's been looking after me. I don't think he is all right. I just saw him in Victoria Gardens with some dodgy kids. Yeah, well, everybody's got dodgy mates, haven't they? He'll be all right. He knows what he's doing. He didn't with Tyler. Well, he's learned from that, hasn't he? And he's grown up a bit now. I just think the last thing you need right now is him going off the rails again. Sorry, Toya, can we not do this, please? Sorry, I'm really not in the mood. Yeah. Okay.
Don't look now. There's a couple of fellas over there been eyeing you up for the last half hour.
I'm trying to ignore them.
Sorry, Eileen.
Yeah, we know that we messed up.
You can say that again. Stay where you are. No closer.
Look, I know it doesn't make it right, but it was kind of nice to have a laugh again. You know, ever since Oliver died, I've not really fancied having a laugh.
Yeah, I know that he was only winding me up, but it was still nice to have the old Steve back.
Tim's been through it and all, you know, with his dad dying, and really worried about Faye, aren't you, mate?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I suppose you've both had a really rough year.
We rang Gail, apologised.
What did she say?
No, not really. She just shouted and put the phone down.
Yeah, but we sent her some chocolates, so hopefully that'll do.
I doubt it. This is Gail we're talking about. She was furious with me before this.
Well, in many ways, nothing's worse.
I suppose that's the best we can hope for these days. At least nothing's worse.
Why don't I get us all a drink and we can put this behind us? 2 pints and whatever she's having.
Champagne bottle, most expensive.
Ooh, big spenders. What are you celebrating?
Yeah, come on. Tell us exactly what you're all so chuffed about.
George, we're not celebrating.
Do you know what? I've never been so humiliated as I was today.
Sorry.
Yeah, we all are.
Poor Gail. She's furious with you.
Oh, Gail's always furious with me. She'll get over it eventually.
How dare you make light of this?
I'm not.
I thought you were a decent woman, Eileen. I've clearly got that wrong.
Hang on a minute. This isn't all down to me. He's the one that did a runner, and you're the one who propped the wreath up on the back of the hearse without telling me.
Yeah, and I'm sorry about that. But not half as sorry as I am for hiring you in the first place.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
you know what? My dad loved his business. He'll be turning in his grave after what you did to Ted today. I want nothing more to do with you, Eileen. We're done.
Fine by me.
Enjoy your champagne.
Okay, I've spoken to the estate agent.
Alia, I don't want to sell the community centre.
I know, but we've been through this. There's no other way.
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Well, it's fine. I can go meet her on my own. You don't have to come.
I feel sick to my stomach. All this pain and worry, it's all my own fault.
Please don't say that. He manipulated you.
Jeff was right. I'm stupid.
No, you're not. You're brave and you're strong.
I don't feel like it.
Yeah, well, you are.
This was the one place I was holding on to. My way out of this mess, a safe place, somewhere he hadn't tainted. I won't let him take this away, too.
Please. You'll have another heart attack if you carry on like this. And I'm scared you won't survive the next one.
I can't help it. All I feel is panic. There's no escape.
If you've been affected by issues raised in tonight's programme, you can visit itv.com/advice for support information.